It is good that you are here filming me in my foundation home in Ethiopia, Shashamane. People over the world who will see this video must realize that the time has come for I and I to take up our residence in our homeland, our foundation home, because we were taken as prisoners to the Western world and face all the atrocities, and we must come home and be something we have never been before. So give thanks to the Majesty who has given I and I this land as black people from the Western world, as a form of saying thank you for coming to Ethiopia's aid during the fascist invasion. So give thanks. Rastafarian, all blessings, all joy. Look around. It's not as hard as one may seem. Yeah, all those money you're buying cigarette with, those £5 and all those loose things, you can put them down and come and do greater things. So give thanks.
Yes, I welcome once again to the Earth Entrance. Yes, repatriation is real. And the Back to Africa movement is real. You know what I mean? Living in Africa is real and it's possible. So this is how I and I really manifest I and I self by living from Dreadites to Zion. Yes, I. So yeah, them all our vibes. I'm gonna walk through it. Yes, I. Well, first thing, Africa is not a talk show, nor a vlogging. You know what I mean? When the Rastaman say repatriation is a must, it comes with a whole heap of work. Because many people view Africa as going home, pitch a tent, and just camp out and have a good time. Many view it as a retirement home. Well, Africa is not a retirement home. Africa is not a camp out situation. Africa spell work. Work. In Africa, work is translated in labor. In England or in Jamaica or in the Western world in English language, labor is seen as thief in Ethiopia. And in this part of the world, labor is work. See? So which one of the labor them you choose right now? Either you go thief or you go work. Alright? So when we reach home to Africa now, you have to realize now, say, when you're in the West, your purpose, your sole purpose right now is to be gathering. If you sell bag juice, if you sell bun on the sidewalk, if you hustle, whatever you do, make sure you pull in your resources to go home. Because the man say, who can pay them fear for go home, must pay them fear and go home. And all who can pay them fear, the system that took us as prisoner in the Western world, in the Western world, have to go pay for with a passage. But until that time, because we don't see that manifesting right now, we have to pay our way, go home and set a foundation, build homes. I have traveled through Africa, Shashamane mostly, because that's where the land was given to I and I. And I have seen where Rastaman from all walks of life had came and they have built up themselves in great way and settled themselves in great way. You know what I mean? That is responding to the Majesty's offer. You know what I mean? Who can turn down such an invitation so full of compassion? And Africa, as I said before, is not a talk show. It's not a blogging vibration. So I'm on there and attack this thing. This is to bring awareness to ones and ones. Say Africa is real. And if I say Africa and all these things, you must act upon it. A man asked me in an interview one day what I think about the artists who's always singing about Africa and they're not coming home to Africa. I'm going to tell him, say, there's no advice I can give a one. Really, truly. Because from a man having money and a man having mindset, him supposed to know. Because whosoever will, must come. And the next saying say, whosoever will may come. So it's not for come point out no finger and say, oh, the man that having money. I'm sing about Africa so much and him not come. The man there, we give thanks for him because him never reach, but he make a whole heap of people reach. Because of the word sound, I'm sang. A man here get up, stand up and listen to Bob Marley. Bob Marley never reach for settle. He reach yes, but he never reach for settle. We don't see none of mute them reach and settle. Yet, but them have the resource. So when the time come, them can lift up and move. So the time enough take a pine finger and say, him nah do or she nah do. Make sure say, you are do. And while they doing, make sure say, you stabilize yourself as well. Because enough man will go in and get spit out same way. Because the land is like that. So right now, Africa is a real place. A real situation with real government. With real issues. With real problems. With real everything. So you have to get your mind together. Just like we leave Jamaica, we got America, we got Canada, we got England, we got all of these places and set ourselves. Why we don't have a mindset towards Africa like that? Is it just a talk show? Don't let Africa be just another talk or another lip service. Get up and act. Get up and make your voice be turned into action. Yes, I. And the situation that does far. So check out them vibration here. Work in Africa. Works.
Mount make we bounce it in Africa, even if we have to sleep on the ground. Bounce it in a mama land, a repatriation now. Come make we bounce it in Africa, even if we have to sleep on the ground. Come make we bounce it in a mama land, repatriation now. Free water we. Every day the youths them a run up and down with the gun in them hands. Can't you see?
Ease out. Yeah, that was me and the great Michael Grammy Rose. Yes, I make a bounce it in Africa, even if we have to sleep on the ground. I hear a lot of prolific figure within the I movement, Rastafarian movements, and many other awakened movements, saying that they're not going to Africa to live below the standard that they are living in Canada, in America, in the UK, or even Jamaica. Let me tell them something. Any standard, Africa have the highest standard. The highest. Anything where you see in the West, they in Africa. Yes, because things open. Things is not like before when we were landlocked, sea-locked, and all these things. The development in Africa right now is vast and the swiftest. Hence the reason why you see all these political war and all these things is just to hinder Africa and keep it down. And people like you with all those talks, talking about you're not going to Africa because you don't want to live. You don't want to use a lamp again. You don't want to use coal stove again. Let me tell you them something. Big respect to all the pioneers in Shashamane especially. And I know other places like Ghana and Kenya where man from the West had left and gone. And they have improved their condition dramatically over the years. And many of you sitting down in the West, talking and trying to turn people away from Africa with your talks. Because you have your talk shows and your talks, so you have the stage or your platform to talk. Africa awaits its creators and its creation. Don't think that means Africa waiting for people from the West. Africa are waiting for Africans to develop the mindset. The mindset. Because for long, Africans has always been educated. Africans has always been skillful. Africans have always been prolific in whatever they do. Africans has always been skillful. You see France? France won the World Cup with an African team. Look at that. I just say that to say, when I hear people like those talking about them not going back to Africa, They never have no African mind in them in the first place. They only use the African vibration to create an incentive for themselves. Some of them reach 50, 60, 70, going on 80 and 90, and them still not making no move. We are watching them skillfully now, and we realize that it's a talk. It's just a talk. So big up all of the pioneers them. What you mean? Big up Shashamane. A lot of people say Shashamane kushash and backward and bad vibes and everything. But Shashamane, look at Shashamane now. Yeah, many of you talk up a big talk now. You can't even afford a piece of land in Africa now. When land was selling very cheap. And I thought, but we not buy but no land. So I say, you the land, we not buy. And they shut him out. When you don't want to spend a look at judgment ball, £100, $200, $300. There was a time when the land had sell for all $200. When I talk about them elder in them early 30s, in them Iowa there. Some man were 80 now. And now them come and talk, a lot of talk about Africa don't want to drop them standard. No, they don't want to go nowhere. I love the West. And it was always a talk show. So give thanks to the pioneers that will come encourage youths like I and I. Because now we are in Ethiopia, we see enough youth there now. And if we don't decide to come home, we want to tell us enough women pregnant on the grounds right now. So there are many grandchildren and great-grandchildren from those elders who have took it up to come here. And we may sound like say, me I get too loud and me I get a vibes. But yeah, me just express myself. So right now, the ancient of days them for see it up. Because all you can give right now is inspiration and encouragement. I love Rastafarian. Tell the Asians them so we want to see them on the land Rasta. Yes, I.
Works in Zion. Swagger. It. Yeah, good to have them. Go on, man. Yeah. Motivation, yeah? Tadele, the master builder.
Yeah. This is foundation.
Foundation.
The house main thing.
Right.
The house main foundation. Just great big.
Right.
Great big is important now.
Very much.
Armata.
Yes, these stones are used in order to create a solid foundation because in this region of Ethiopia, which is the Shower province, you have a lot of rain, so they build the houses in order for them to be very resistable to water. Hence the reason why they use all of these strong stones in order to prevent even a great onslaught of water cannot destroy this foundation.
Go on the place.
Is I?
Yeah?
Rasniga side.
Rasta.
Alongside my brother. Gorgeous spirit.
Yeah, man.
And we do this for the beautiful mama Africa.
Silasia. Rastafarian. Beautiful Africa. Beautiful Africa. Beautiful Africa. Beautiful Africa.
What's the name? What's the name? Africa, beautiful continent. What's the name? What's the name? What's the name? Africa, powerful continent. What's the name? What's the name? What's the name? The resourceful continent. What's the name? What's the name? What's the name? Incredible continent. When I wake up in the morning, Africa, when I'm yawning, this is real. I'm not acting. I know I'm an African king. Some say you're from Jamaica. So what's that you are wearing? My charm and my dashiki endorse the African beauty. Your luscious and beautiful landscape. I know one day I will escape. Your mind not just on my mind. mine. My joy, my hope, my sunshine. AFRICA encoded in my DNA.
So you know, say, land price gone all the way up. So you have to know what you do right now. You have to have enough money. So, in them time that we see it as a fullness, we take it up for ourselves, say. Jadi call upon a young man, call them strong. So we kind of purchase them places when we're strong as youth and youth. So give thanks for the inspiration, same way from all the elders them. Really, who inspire and I to do them things from them time. Shashaman, green and beautiful.
Yes, we are here in Ethiopia, Shashamane. Yeah. Setting things according to what we want to be set. So, look around. Loads of works to be done. Well, you just have to do it.
I'm Mr. Ginalo. Give thanks for your eyes, ears, and all your faculties. You know what I mean? Please do remember to like, share, comment, and most of all, subscribe to encourage us to do more videos like these. Because, you know what I mean, I know that a lot of people has been inspired by this fullness. And remember, the purpose of going to Africa is to save ourselves from the great annihilation, carving out a place for us in the sun, rose from the majesty. So remember now, walk good, talk good, live good. More life, more strength. Holy Emmanuel eyes. Last year, Jah, Rastafarian. Give thanks to Prophet God. Give thanks to EWF. Give thanks to Naya Bingi. Give thanks to Bobo Shanti. Give thanks to all the awakening sectors that had wakened up all the sleepers from the dry bone valley. Give thanks. Love and joy. Rasta.